All right, so this one here, where you're looking at question number 4, and it says, in the neutralization process or reaction between sulfuric acid and potassium hydroxide, how many grams of K2SO4 can be produced if you have 9.4 moles of H2SO4 to begin with? It did give us the molar mass of K2SO4. So once again, I'm going to go ahead and write the summary this time. So the question is, how many grams of K2SO4, and my molar mass was given to me, so that was a 174. If we have 9.4 moles of H2SO4. I'm going to write my balanced equation. So sulfuric acid plus 2 potassium hydroxides gets us a potassium sulfate plus 2 waters. I'm going to draw my lines so I can keep stuff nice and separated. I'm only being asked about K2SO4 and H2SO4, so I don't care about the KOH. I don't care about the H2O. Go ahead and bring down my coefficient. So this happens to be a 1-to-1 ratio. That's my mole ratio. Fill in the information I'm given. So how many grams? So how many grams of K2SO4? Molar mass was 174. Is 9.4 moles. So 9.4 moles of H2SO4. This was moles, so we don't have anything for grams, so we're going to just get rid of that. So we have moles, we want grams. So we have moles, want grams. So we're going from here to here. So we have to do steps 2 and 3. So the first thing we're going to do, since we have moles, our first step is to go from moles of what we have to moles of what we want. Once again, that is using the mole ratio. Well, if we happen to look at this ratio, it is a 1-to-1. So that's the same number, means that this has to be the same number. So if there's 9.4 moles here, and this is 1-to-1, this also has to be 9.4. Okay, now we have moles of what we want. So that's what we just figured. So when we multiply by the mole ratio, that gave us moles of what we want. So that's why we put that there. The next thing we want is we want to go to grams. So to go from moles to grams, it says to multiply by your molar mass. So we're going to do 9.4 times 174, and that is 1,635.6 grams of K2SO4. Okay, I'm going to rewrite it right here because that's the reason why we have the box. Okay, that's if we did it the chart way. Remember, if the chart is too much, you can also just do it this way. So we are starting with mole, so mole of have, and we are wanting grams, so grams of want. So that's what we're wanting. We want to go to grams of what we want. So once again, moles of have, grams of want. So we go step 2, then step 3. The number we start with, which is the number we were given. So we were given 9.4. I'm not even going to bother putting units right now. It doesn't really matter. So we're given 9.4. First step is to multiply by our mole ratio, which comes from our coefficients. What we want, no, sorry, we're right here. We were given 9.4 of this. Yeah, 9.4 of this. So what we want over what we have. So that's a 1-to-1. Okay, so this was step number 2. My final step is to multiply by my molar mass of what I want. So this was what I wanted. So that molar mass is 174. So this one you just do all together at once. So 9.4 times 1 divided by 1 times 174. And we still get 1,635.6 grams of K2SO4. Okay, so that was question number 4.